compass says east, let's head east, further east to Greece to meet Ilias Koza, singer, songwriter and guitarist and frontman of Greek band Koza Mostra. Hello Ilias.
Hello Lars, how are you doing?
We're all right, thank you. We're doing good. So where in Greece are we calling you exactly and how's it going today?
We're in my hometown, Thessaloniki, the second capital city of Greece, where you can find thousands of interesting artists and musicians.
Yes, lots of great musicians over here. Well, thank you for coming on the show. We'll talk about the name of the band in a minute, which I think is a great name, Koza Mostra. But first, let's just go back to 2013, when I find it quite fascinating. You'd only been together for 1 year, and all of a sudden, you're representing your country on the Eurovision Song Contest.
Look, from our point of view, it was just a statement that, anything can happen anywhere, even if we are talking about music.
Μας βρήκε τρικυμία μέσα στην Εγνατία που φώλια μας τραβάνε στα νυχτά.
Let's just stay on that show for a minute because we've all seen it on TV. Massive backdrops, audience a mile away and a stage you could land an aeroplane on. How did you cope with that?
We already had shows abroad in really big festivals, even if we were just for about a year as a band. But honestly, the experience was really great. It was really easy. Everyone there was working on this purpose perfectly.
So the votes came in, the jury was out, and you came a very respectable 6th position playing the song Alcohol is Free, which you wrote yourself. What's the story behind the song?
So it's most about telling to people that we have to be careful and not doing the same mistakes through the years. So it was an allegorical fact about political situation in our life.
And it was actually taken from the album, which went triple platinum, I believe.
Yeah, I got it right on the back in the wall on purpose. You see it right there.
Yeah, and why not? And as we've seen in the video for the song Alcohol is Free, it's very energetic. There's a backbeat, there's a ska beat, there's blues rock and influences of Greek in there as well. Does that represent the band now today?
We use anything we can in order to compose our songs. I mean, the first album, and this was our first album, of course, it was more like ethnic ska punk rock. I'm not talking about the second album, but the third album maybe could be like more like a heavy metal ethnic disco. You never know. I just don't try to focus on labels like we play this. We don't play something particular. We just have an ethnic sound that is that combines lots of other kinds of music.
Yeah, very interesting. I like the experimental feel you're putting into that. What traditional instruments have you used?
We've tried quite a few instruments throughout the years. I mean, we started with accordion and trumpet. We then used saxophone, two saxophones, alto and tenor, and one trumpet. Then we had keyboards. I tried keyboards because I really like this, Rhodes or Hammond style of sound, with saxophone. And this last 1.5 year, we're trying bouzouki. If you know bouzouki, it's the most famous Greek instrument with saxophone.
Religion, gambling my life again. Under my naked skin, after my crucifixion, singing my requiem.
Very, very interesting. So just go back to the name, Cosa Mostra. I think that's great. Where's that come from?
Obviously from my last name, which is Kozas. So it was actually a part of a joke. We all know the Italian mafia, Cosa Nostra. So I just tried to make a joke with my last name, and name the band Cosa Mostra, which means my point of view about music, about playing music, singing music. So it's actually this kind of joke, like a music mafia or something.
Oh, that's great. So what instruments are you playing yourself in the band, Ilias?
I have my favorite guitar now here on my back. Which bag, by the way, helped us a lot during our last tour, because we had to jump into too many planes. So it was a really, really nice idea getting these bags, because the bags kept our instruments totally safe, and it's all the musicians know that it's really, really dangerous when you are traveling by plane from place to place. So I have this Fender Jazzmaster. It's a model I really like. It's Troy Van Leuven's model, and it's made only in Mexico. I really love its sounds, and I recorded the whole second album with this guitar. I had the Telecaster, Fender Telecaster in the first album. And I don't know if you can see it on the back there. This is my first guitar. It's a Samick Flying V, because I was young years ago,
Yes, that's known to be a very versatile guitar, and I love that colour. That's a bit unusual. It's like a burgundy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's oxblood.
Look at that, beautiful. Love it, love it. So what I like about the band, it's energetic, it's upfront, it's happy and colourful. And there's a theme that runs through your album covers as well.
In our first show abroad, which was in France, outside, I think it was Toulouse. There was this gypsy kind of festival. They have a lot of this type of festivals in France, and they're gorgeous. You should pay a visit there. We met a guy, an artist. His name is Paul Hitter. We lately discovered that, after the festival, discovered that he was working with Gogol Bordello for all of their artworks. Anyway, we kept in touch, so we talked, and he really liked us a lot, and we liked, of course, his paintings that we saw there. And we just, proposed to each other that, we are preparing a first album. It would be a really nice idea, because as you said, we have too many colors in our music, and he has too many colors in his paintings. Why don't we work together about this first album? This was the outcome, actually. So we worked on the second album also together. I'm not sure about the third, but we'll see.
So what's up ahead for Cosa Mostra, Ilias?
It's quite a few years since our last album, the second one, which was entitled Corrida, from the Spanish word of bullfightings. After this, we tried and released a really nice video clip, Requiem, which talks about racism and refugees. We collaborated in this song and video clip with Pedrito Eraso from Gogol Bordello. We also released a really nice live act from our last show, actually, which was in February. It's a traditional song that we prepared especially for the event with some friends of ours. If you'll see this, the name of the song is Itya, and we use also clarinet in this format. And we are working on our third album, but you know the situation is really weird, so we don't know when to expect this whole third album. It should be like a surprise or something.
That's good, and we'll all be looking for the surprise. Ilias, thanks for coming on the show and sharing some information of all the wonderful music that's coming out of Greece. You take care.
You too there. You need to take care.